Hello everyone. Let's start marathon series NIS question paper part 2. What is the difference between wage employment and entrepreneurship? Let's start. Wage employment. Employee works for other and gets salary or wages in return. And entrepreneurship, owner works for his own firm or organization and get profit in return. Okay, that's the difference between wage employment and entrepreneurship. Second number. What is the age group of a child during prenatal period and infancy? Age group, prenatal period. The period when the conception starts till birth. Conception till birth. And infancy, the period between 1 month to 2 years after the child is born. What do you understand by the social development? Social development means social development means learning to behave, learning to behave in an appropriate way, in an appropriate way in the society, and to develop the ability to mix with others. This development is called social development. Now move to question number 4. State the need for work ethics. Just wait a minute. Okay, need for work ethics. This question we have already done and it was explained in NIOS question paper April 2011. April 2011. NIOS that part 1. Okay. Then move on to question number 5. What is the importance of home science for boys and girls? Home science is both important for home science is important for both boys and girls. In this time, when both male and female work to earn money, the workload of women should be shared by the men. Even both men and women should learn to deal with should learn to deal with various aspects of life. Then let's see the next question. Explain the function of vitamin D in our body. It increases our immune system. It increases our immunity. Bones, muscles, and teeth get strong. It boosts up our energy, protect us from diseases, from protects us from many diseases and maintain insulin level in the body. Then move on to the next one. Management help us to reach our goals successfully. Elaborate this statement. Management is a process. So let us define the term management. Management is a process of using resources to achieve whatever we want. It helps us in planning, organizing, controlling, and evaluating. We can remember this by using by learning like this POCE. Tabulate the milestone of motor development of a child from 4 months to 8 months. The milestone development of a child. Question number 8. Let's write down the answer. 4 months. In 4 months, the child start staring at bright object, holds head, rolls back to the side, grabs toys. There are many kinds, but among them these are few. Then comes 4 to 6 months. Child is able to the child is able to hold the head steady, held the head steady, lifts head and shoulder and rolls over, sits up with support. Then 6 to 8 months. These are the all motor development. 6 to 8 months can hold head and sit erect without any support. Pick objects from floor, table, and also learn to use thumb to grab things. Okay, this is the explanation of question number 8. Then comes question number 9. Let's see what's the question number 9. Classify the fibers on the basis of length and origin. Let's make a flowchart. Fiber according to the length. Staple fiber and filament fiber. Staple fiber are short fiber. With the word S, you can remember staple fiber are S staple, S short, short fiber. Filament fiber are long fiber. Example, cotton, wool, and in filament fiber, you can give example of synthetic fiber like nylon, polyester. So now, classification of fiber according to the origin. Fiber according to the origin. Again comes natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber are again of three types: vegetable fiber, animal fiber, and mineral fiber. Synthetic fiber are of two types: regenerated fiber, and synthetic fiber. Vegetable fiber, example, cotton. Animal fiber, example, silk. Mineral fiber, example, asbestos. Sheet. Regenerated fiber are made up of natural raw materials, cellulose or protein. Example, R for regenerated, R for rare. And synthetic fibers are made up of chemicals. They are nylon, polyester, and acrylic, artificial wool. So these are the classification of fiber according to length and origin. Then move on to the next question. Explain the chemical spinning process for making yarn from filament fiber. Let's start. Yarn from filament fiber is a chemical spinning process. Let's start question number 10. The steps are a spinning solution of raw material is made. Then it is passed through the holes just like in shower. Just like in shower. The solution gets solidified into thread. Now the solution gets solidifies into thread. Thus the filament fiber is formed. Thus the filament fiber is formed. Then the filament fiber are twisted together to form a strong yarn. Now the filament fiber are twisted together to form a strong yarn. Okay, then move on to question number 11. Enlist any 4 points that you will keep in mind while buying clothes for a 6-month-old baby. Always in this type of question, just look at the heading. Just wait a minute, let me adjust the screen. Let's start. Let's first write down the point. Design, fabric, price, workmanship, care and maintenance, proper fitting. In last year paper also I told you to write down this point. Very, very important question. Design. It should be simple and might be cartoon character or funny faces on the simple and cartoon character of funny faces might be there. Fabric, it should be soft and try to have it with natural fiber like cotton. Price, it should not be so expensive. Workmanship means construction details. Workmanship means construction details like seam should be finished, seam should be finished, no collar, piping should be done neatly, it should be easy care, should be little loose. 11 number. Then move on to question number 12. State the importance of meal planning. Importance of meal planning. Meal planning fulfill the nutritional requirement of family members. It saves time, energy, and money. Because of meal planning, because of meal planning, we can use the leftover food very smartly. It is the best use of, we can do the best use of leftover food. One can give food preferences to individual members of the family. That's why meal planning is very, very important. Then come to question number 13. Enlist the sign and symptoms of iodine deficiency in adults and young children. Iodine deficiency in adults. In this column, we are going to write about adults, and in there, we are going to write about children. Because of deficiency of iron, the adult they suffer from goitre, then swelling of legs, and thyroid problem. And among children, we can see mental retardation and dwarfism. Decision making is a continuous process in management. Enumerate the steps involved during decision making. Let's start 14 number question. A decision is a decision is selecting a course of action among many alternate choices. So, what are the steps? Steps in decision making. Let us discuss about the steps. Identify the problem. The first step is to identify the problem. Actually, problem hai kya? Then, to find possible solution to overcome the problems. Evaluate the consequences of each course of action properly. Action. And at last, select the best possible action. In this, we can give an example also. Identify the problem. In this, you can write, suppose Poonam and family, they are not happy living in a rented house. The house is too small. The house in which the Poonam and her family lives, it's very small. So they are not happy that this is their problem. So what is the solution that they found is, are they can find flat or bungalow in different society, or they can take help of a property dealer to buy or rent a place. Then he is going to check his resources availability like time, energy, and money. Then how to evaluate the consequences of each course of action. The family have to check the desirable and undesirable consequences. Both the consequences the family has to see. Desirable and undesirable consequences the family has to see. If Rahu's father, suppose if Poonam's father is already paying any installment, then he will not buy any house. He would go to he would go for rent. Okay. And select the possible action. After looking so many options, the family decide to take rent a three-bedroom flat on the ground floor. This is the to select the best possible action. You can give example also in this. Then question number 15. Examine some of the services provided by e-banking. What are the services provided by e-banking? The services provided by e-banking. It helps in transferring funds, or we can write like the transfer of funds from one bank to another without going to the bank. Just you need an internet connection to do this. Then one can purchase things just with one click, just with one click, sitting at home. We can pay electricity bill. It is open 24 into 7. So one can use or transfer money at any time. Let's move to question number 6. Assess the principle according to which development takes place among children. Principles according to which the development takes place are. I'm not writing the whole thing, just I'm writing the principle according to the according to which the development takes place among children are. Growth and development follows orderly sequence like a child learn a child learns to sit and then to stand. Each child passes through different stages of development. Different stages of development. Development of head, development from head to toe, and brain develop first, and then neck. This development is called cephalocaudal development. Then proximodistal, proximodistal development, development from development from center to extremities, like a child controls over the spine, arms, and then fingers. Development is the result of it is the result of interaction between maturation and learning. Then let's see question number 17. Trace the milestone of physical development in a child from 6 weeks to 6 months of age. The milestone of physical development of a child from 8 6 weeks to 6 months. Let's start. The milestones are milestones are increase in height, and weight, the weight increases 3 times by 1 year and double in 6 months. Height till 1 month is around 40 centimeter to 50 centimeter, and in 6 months it's around 67.8 centimeter. Then comes the B point. Milestone in change in body proportion. Change in body proportion. 6 weeks, smiles at mother, follow eyes. 6 months, head steady, sits with support. Bones and muscles. Has soft cartilage tissue. At the age of 6 weeks, the child has soft cartilage tissues. Then then gradually fats deposit and muscles become strong. Then move on to the next question. Which weaves give a shiny surface to the fabric and why? Write one disadvantage of such a weave. Since I don't have space over there, so let me write it here. 18 number. Which weave gives a shiny surface to the fabric and why? And why? Satin waves give a shiny surface. Why? Because of long floats on surface of the fabric. Why? Because of long floats on the surface of the fabric. And its disadvantage, it is very expensive, and that is the disadvantage. It is very expensive. Then move on to question number 19. Enlighten your friend about the misconception of HIV transmission. HIV HIV virus. Question number 19. HIV virus does not spread. HIV virus does not spread by using towels, by shaking hands, by shaking hands, by eating together, by eating together, or by sleeping together. These are the myths about HIV transmission. Differentiate between direct and indirect steaming. Direct steaming and indirect steaming. Food is indirect steaming. Food is kept on a muslin cloth on the top of the pan containing hot boiling water. Indirect steaming, food is placed in closed container in the pan containing water. The steam cooks the food. Like example, idli or momos. The steam around cook the food. Like dhokla, indirect steaming. Then give 4 advantages of pressure cooking. 4 advantages of pressure cooking. 4 advantages of pressure cooking. It saves cooking time. Nutrients does not get destroyed. Nutrients do not get destroyed. Save energy. And save fuel. That's why it's cost effective. Then come to question number 21. Seema wants to redesign her kitchen. Suggest certain guidelines to her for making the work center more effective. 21. So, the time when she will design her kitchen. Let me look at the question again. Seema wants to redesign her kitchen. What guidelines are you going to give her? Okay. Guidelines for her. Frequently stored items, frequently used items, and things should be stored in the height that can be easily reached. Dead storage for items, those are rarely used. Dead storage, here we store the things that we rarely used. U-shaped kitchen should be made. Utensils area should be near the utensil area, near the cooking area. Foldable dining table in the kitchen. And the last one, if there is a less supply of water, there is a less supply of water, extra storing water place should be made. Then move on to the next question. Mercerization finish is given to which fabric? What kind of fabric is it? State four advantages of this fabric. Mercerization fabric is given to mercerization finish is given to cotton fabric. What kind of finish is it? It is a special finish. It is a special finish. State four advantages of special finish. Make the cloth more absorbent. Make the cloth more absorbent, shiny, strong, and smooth. Then enlist, this is section A. Enlist two ways of cleaning marble floor. We can clean marble floor using hot water. We can clean it by using lemon juice. Occasionally we should use occasionally. Occasionally we should clean with kerosene oil and sawdust, marble floor. Then come to question number 24. State 4 points you will remember while selecting a detergent powder. Detergent powder should be soluble. It should be soluble both in hard water and soft water. It shouldn't form scum. Detergent should not form scum. It should not be rough on skin. It should not be rough on skin. It should be easily rinsed. It should be easily rinsed with water. Then move on to question number 25. Sita has got a job as a housekeeper. Educate her on 4 points of personal grooming habits. Personal grooming habits. That question number is 25. Personal grooming habits are: hair should be neatly cut. Hair should be hair should be neatly cut and tied. She shouldn't wear rings. She should avoid rings and jewelry. She should use noiseless footwear. Be fresh and smile. She should always look fresh and should smile. Should take bath daily. Bathe daily. Then move on to the next one. State the ingredients and method of making metal polish. Method of making metal polish. The last question. Method of making metal polish. So what are the things that we require to make a metal polish? We need soap, ammonia, bath brick, and boiling water to make metal polish. That's all. Thank you.